told you in the rundown, we are going to be having a special interview this morning. We are joined by JN Foundation Project Manager. Specifically, now we're talking about the water project. She is Mrs. Cornelia Walters Jones. She joins us this morning to talk to us a little bit more about the water project right now. Good morning to you, Mrs. Walters Jones. Welcome to the Sun City Morning Show.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. It is a pleasure. Now, when we hear about a water project, I know that we have some information here about the water savings calculator. Tell us a little bit more, though, about the project itself.
Sure. So the Water Project Jamaica is a 4-year initiative of the Jamaica National Bank and the Jamaica National Foundation. It began in 2017 and it is actually funded by the IDB and the PPCR. So the project was designed to address the country's water management issues. You know, we have a lot of drought and there's a lot of lock-off related to climate change. So the project really aims to enhance Jamaica's climate resilience through the use of water conservation technologies in the housing sector. Or in other words, we are encouraging developers to construct better their homes when they're constructing their homes to include these technologies, and for homeowners as well, and for those who already have constructed their homes to actually retrofit their homes with these technologies.
Okay.
And these technologies we're going to get into, which is actually on the water saving calculators, are water efficient toilets, kitchen faucets, aerators for the bath, shower heads, washing machines, aerators for the kitchen, as well as bath faucets and dishwashers.
Okay. And then now we have the water savings calculator. Lord, I need this one. Can I tell you why I need this one, Mrs. Walters Jones? Talk to us a little bit more about this.
Okay, so the water saving calculator is actually on the waterprojectje.com site. What it does is, if you have to first identify yourself. So if you're a homeowner or if you're a developer, what it does is it actually calculates. So for example, let's say you want to change the toilet out, right? You would click on that technology and then you would then hit calculate how much will I save. It will then take you to tell you that you will save $850 per 1,000 liters of water, and it breaks it down. Like in terms of monthly saving, what is that looking like? That's $114 on a monthly bill, or does it take 308 months to get back, the money that you'd have spent to install this device? So what it really does, it tells you in dollars and in liters how much you'll be able to save.
And
in comparison to the old faucet that you might not currently have now.
Okay, and right now we all need that, because anywhere we can get the savings, I'm sure that all Jamaicans will appreciate that.
That is correct. But some Jamaicans, doesn't, they say, oh, my water bill is not a lot. So,
yes.
But it is more than just the saving. It's also for us to manage the resource. Because, again, the water is scarce and we have to be, very responsible in how we use the water.
Most definitely. All right. And how does, so tie in the JN Foundation with all of this. How can persons, you told us that there is a link to this calculator at the waterproject.com site. Right. So we're gonna actually announce that after the interview. But how can we be more involved in this project or be a part of this initiative?
We have a summit coming up. The project actually ends in May, or we culminate in May. So we have a water summit, which is May 13 and 14. The public will be able to join. We will be showcasing, all the different areas in terms of the different businesses and industries that are there, the different suppliers that are in the market, and the different ways. There are so many resources that are actually on our website. For example, there's a homeowner's guide. Some people might say, what is a faucet? What is an aerator?
Yes.
They wouldn't know So there are different resources on the website. There's a homeowner's guide. There's a water adaptation guideline. There's just so many other things. But as I said, the project is coming to an end, but what we want to do is to encourage Jamaicans to be responsible with the water. You know, like Debbie, when you're brushing your teeth, you leave the
Stop run the water. I know. I'm guilty. Guilty as charged.
Right. So, or if you're bathing, do you actually leave the water? Because some people like to actually feed the water on the skin, but you know, let us be mindful that these are very scarce commodities.
Yes, most definitely. And you know, this is really a great initiative by the JN Foundation. And also, we would love if you could probably join us back, you know, a little closer to the May 13 and 14 dates for the summit, just to, you know, encourage Jamaicans to get on board and be a part of this. You know, a little closer to the date. We'd love for you to come back and have another talk with us.
Sure. And by that, we would have had an established agenda, so people can choose the different sessions that they'd like to join. So it's a very serious, water is a very serious business, and we really encourage our Jamaicans to just be mindful and just conserve.
Definitely. We want to thank you so much for joining us, Mrs. Cornelia Walters Jones, and, you know, sharing with us this information. And a great reminder, because like I said, I'm also guilty as charged, you know, brushing and not realizing that I need to turn the tap off while I'm brushing. So, you know, we need to definitely conserve. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right, so that was Mrs. Cornelia Walters Jones. She is the JN Foundation project manager on the water project. Now, this is very, very important. And like I said, me guilty. You're guilty, right, today?
No.
You know, use water much, so maybe that's like...
Don't use water, too.
Well, but for those of us who actually do use water, we need to make sure that we're conserving, and we need to make sure that we are logging on to the waterprojectja.com. There is a link to the calculator, the water savings calculator. So you need to get on board to that link. It costs you absolutely nothing. Just type in the link, go there, put in the information, and see how much money you can actually save on your water. Yeah, start conserving today. I'm definitely advocating on that one. It is now 22 minutes after 8 o'clock. And right before that interview, we were going to get into the kisses segment. So, yeah, kisses are do it.